your photos in Photoshop, as well as change the image to black and white. What you're going to want to first do is click on the crop tool. It's the fifth icon down on your toolbar. Then from there you're going to click and drag and select an area that you would like to keep, and the rest is going to be trimmed out. So if I click and drag, the part that is the normal color will stay, and everything else that's the different color will be trimmed away. Currently with my settings, I can still adjust the sides, the length, the width to whatever I would like. Now, if I don't like how things are looking, I can right click and say cancel. You'll find that in the Adobe suite there are lots of ways to do the same thing. So again, if I didn't like the way that this was going to crop, I could also go up to the top of my screen and say cancel. Now, the way that I can make sure that I'm able to choose whatever I want to crop, whichever way I want to crop it, is by making sure that my width and height up here at the top of my screen are not selected. There's no unit of measurement in there currently. The resolution should always be 300 because if we want to print these documents or these images, it needs to be a high resolution. So I'm liking the way this image is cropped already, so I'm gonna maybe I'll just take a little bit of the grass out of the bottom, but if I look right now, I'm following the rule of 2/3. So I might just take a little bit out. So all I did was press enter and trimmed just a little bit of the grass out of the photo. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to make an image black and white. So the way you do that is you're going to go up to the top of your screen and say Image, Adjustments, Black and White. Now there's another thing that you could do, so I could cancel out of this and I could say Image, Mode, Grayscale. The problem with grayscale is you don't get to adjust the different levels of the colors that are in the photo. So if I go back to image mode, black and white, what I can do is I can actually say what percent I want colors to be showing in this image. So if I want the reds to be a little bit more contrasting, I can make that adjustment, the yellows or highlights, as well as the greens. So this is a really fun way to adjust your photos. Be sure that you're aware of what you're changing. Currently I'm changing the sky in the background. If you go too far one way or the other, it's going to start to look pixelated or blurry. Sometimes that's an effect you want, many times it's not. Other than that, those are the two ways to adjust photos that you can use right now. There are lots of other things that you can do, lots of other tutorials, but currently we just want you to change things to black and white and crop your images.